Raids is finally here, and me being the unprepared one, I buy my gear on the very last second. So everyone's buying tridents, so I couldn't get my hands on one. They wouldn't buy for 2 mil, so I'm like, what the fuck? So I'm like, okay, I'll just make it myself. But the uncharged trident buys for the normal price. So I'm like, oh my god, I can take full advantage of this right now. But obviously you need 2,500 death runes per trident. The limit per 4 hours is 10,000. So I was just logging on all my different accounts and everything and just buying all the limits. I think I ended up buying about 7 tridents, making them myself. They all cost about 1.4 mil to make, and I was selling them for 2 mil. So I made about 4 mil straight away, straight off release, just like that. It was beautiful. I sort of wish that I did take full advantage of these mad prices. Apparently my mate sold a Fury on the street for 5.4 mil because right at the start everyone's just panic buying gear. It's going for crazy amount. As you can see there, the trident went from 1.3 mil all the way to 2 mil, like everything. But I'm not really the richest right now, so I couldn't really take full advantage of that. And plus, as a content creator, I wanted to be the first into raids and, you know, get my hands on some of these items. However, it was a lot harder than I thought. The first raid took someone like a few hours because it's just so difficult. It's new content, no one knows what they're doing. However, as days go by, everyone's learning everything. So I don't want to talk too much about raids because I don't really know what I'm talking about. People are going to discover things all the time, and obviously eventually people are going to be really efficient at it and know everything. However, it took me pretty much all day to complete just the one raid, and I had such a shit score, and so did everyone else because literally we had to suicide to kill the boss. And the points determine on what loot you get at the end, and you know, the more you have, the more chance you're gonna get at a rare item. 4 hours! Oh my god, I did 2 of the raids and I just left because it was impossible. Look at my points. Yeah, we just had to suicide. Oh my fucking god, close! Yeah, I wish. That is 2k an hour. Brand new money making guide. That is actually insane. And I'm gonna get so many dislikes on this video because I ruined another money maker. Fuck. Well, it wasn't all so bad. This is 12 hours after raid's release. Like I said, I wish I took full advantage of this. I've only got 20 mil cash. I wish I could flip the new items for you guys. The margins are going to be huge. However, let's flip all the armors and everything that everyone's panic buying and selling and see how much money we can make in such a short time with such a little cash tag of 20 mil. Gonna start off with some Trident of the Seas. The limit is 8, so that's most of my cash gone. And they've risen by about 300k. Okay, I accidentally instant bought these. Don't think that was meant to happen. They bought for really cheap. Let me see if I can buy let me see if I can sell them for this much. I insta bought them for that, which isn't too good. That's actually selling. I insta bought those as well. That's literally straight up 68k profit. One of the tridents just bought. Okay, I literally just put that offer in and they're already... Oh my god, this is crazy. Okay, shit is just happening right now and I have no idea. Okay, all the Arim's tops just sold and I just made 210k just like that. In fact, while we're doing that, I need to buy more. Quick time. I'm going to put in a lot lower offer though. See if I can get them for that because everyone's just panic selling and everything. And that's where I'm taking full advantage. One of the tridents just insta-sold. This is actually crazy how fast this is all happening. Oh my god. This is just with 20 mil. Imagine if I had about 100 mil. I'd be making so much right now. Oh my, did that just insta-sell? Oh, I put the fucking Arim's top in for that. Shit. Okay, it's cool. I sold it to myself. It's all good. It's all good. Oh dear. Like, look at that margin. I bought them for 1952, selling them for 200k profit. Made a quick 100k profit on some Ruby Ball E's for about a 30 GP margin. Bought them for 711. Sold them for 743. All the Arim's robe tops bought and some more Arim's robe tops sold. So that's another 450k profit. As you can see, put it this way, I've just made 1.5 mil in 15 minutes. Sorry, 18 minutes. Yeah, imagine if I did that 12 hours ago. The Arim's robe tops were just insane. I made 1.5 mil in 15 minutes with 20 mil, so I guess we made our money back from raids. I have a bit of a problem right now. I really want to do raids, but I don't have a team to do so if you do have a decent team, hit me up. And plus I'd rather wait until I actually know what I'm doing. And on the other hand, I want to PK with all the new items, but I'm too fucking poor. However, it will definitely come very, very soon. There is so much content to be made, as I'm about to show you right now. Starting off with the Dragon Claws. Yes, Dragon Claws are in old school RuneScape. Finally, they're not going to be as good as people make them out to be. Everyone thinks they're really overpowered. They really are not. I think the first pair was bought for about 600 mil. Of course, that's going to go down over the next few days, but I cannot wait to test these out. There's so much stuff I can do with them, like one hitting Dragon Claws to AGS. That is going to be fun. There's now a new best in slot robes, the Ancestral Robes, slightly less defensive bonuses. However, each piece gives +5 added magic attack bonus, as well as 2% magic damage. I don't know how much these are going to go for. I'm guessing they're going to be going for a lot. Whether clans are going to be wearing them in the wilderness, because that's just going to make Barrage even more overpowered. So I'm not too sure how I feel about this. The Twisted Bow. I am very intrigued to see what people are going to use with this. Like, I want to see how people take advantage at certain places. Definitely Bandos and Dagannoth Prime. This could completely change Bandos, because as you guys saw on stream, it hit an 85. However, obviously it's not good at every single place, which is good. It just depends on the monster and the magic level and everything. As you guys know before, the best in slot range shield was the Odium Ward. Now it's the Twisted Buckler. The Odium Ward only required 60 defense. This one requires 75. It also gives melee defense bonuses, whereas the Odium Ward didn't give any. It gives 18 ranged attack bonuses. The Odium Ward gave 12, so this is quite the step up. Just like the Twisted Bow, I am excited to see how this Din's Bulwark, I don't even know if that's how you say it, is going to be used. This literally just shits on the Elysian Spirit Shield like fuck. It is a two-handed shield. Like, look at those defense bonuses. That is insane. If you are using the block style, you're unable to attack. The bonuses aren't really that good anyway. I don't know why you would attack, but all incoming damage is reduced by 20%. So not only is the defensive bonuses on the shield insane compared to the Elysian, it also pretty much has the same effect as an Elysian. However, it's 100% that the damage is reduced by 20%. But when you use Pummel, you won't be able to get that effect. However, you will be able to attack with a shield. This is where I thought, yeah, the Elysian Spirit Shield just gets shat on, because when doing any boss, you know, you can whip the boss and then put the shield on. However, you can't do this. So say if you wanted to do that, you have to wait 8 ticks. So I'm really curious how this shield is gonna be used. It's gonna be very, very interesting. This is a very cool item, the Dragon Hunter crossbow. The rune crossbow gives 90 ranged attack, the armadillo gives 100. This is in between, however it's faster. Does that not mean it's the best in slot crossbow? Also, it gives 10% bonus to accuracy and damage whilst fighting dragons. That's pretty cool. This is a good update because it makes PKing a little bit cheaper, because sharks are going to go down in price, because the dragon and infernal harpoon increases the likelihood of catching fish by 20%. You can attach a smoldering stone to the harpoon to make it into an infernal harpoon, and then you have a third of a chance of consuming a fish when caught. You'll receive a small amount of cooking experience for the fish which was consumed, which is the experience gained being dependent on the type of fish. Elder Maul, pretty much the same as a God Sword, hits at the same rate, however it's crush and it has no special attack. However, it gives +2 more attack bonus and 13 more strength bonus, so this is going to be insane in PvP. The Kodai one, now the best in slot staff. As opposed to the Staff of the Dead, it gives 3 more attack bonuses to magic and also defense. Still remains the same magic damage bonus, but it acts as a water staff and has a 15% chance of saving the runes when casting. Dragon Throne Axe, very, very interesting weapon. And this will probably be my next video using this PKing, because it's pretty much the Gmaul but with ranged. However, Gmaul doesn't consume any ticks. You can stack it with an AGS, you can stack it with any weapons pretty much. However, this is in the next tick, so you could throw 4 throwing axes tick after tick after tick, or you can stack them after a ballista or a dark bow like the tick after. However, obviously they have time to eat. However, it's an insane combo and I can't wait to try it out. There's so much content, I'm so excited. The Dragon Sword is basically the brackish blade, if you guys remember it. Best in slot, 60 attack stab weapon. It is slightly worse than Dragon Scimitar, only by a tiny bit. 2 less accuracy and 3 less strength bonus. However, it has a pretty useful special attack. Kind of similar to the Dragon Scimitar, how that takes down the protection from melee. If your opponent is protecting from melee, it completely ignores the prey. However, if they're not, it hits with 25% increased accuracy and damage, and it only drains 40%. So there's going to be some pretty cool combos with this weapon, PK. 3 new prayers, pretty much the new piety of magic and ranged. However, you don't need the King's Ransom quest to unlock them. You need to read the scroll 3 times if you want to unlock them all. And as of saying this, Boaty and his team just got another one of the scrolls, and they're going for about 300 mil right now. So if you want to unlock them, I would definitely wait. God knows how much they're going to go for, how much they're going to settle for. But yeah, I wouldn't unlock them right now, definitely not. But basically, the Preserve spell, if you guys play pretty OC, it's just like the Berserker one, requires 55 prayer. Boosted stats last 20% longer. It just depends how fast the prayer drains, because this could also be used for PVMing, of course. But yeah, it's going to be super useful for PKing. You then got the Rigger, 74 prayer. It boosts your range attack by 20%. Range strength by 23% and defense by 25%. So there's now going to be some new max hits with ranged weapons. I think dark bow's always going to be capped at 48, but we're definitely going to have to try out the new heavy ballista and everything with a new max hit. And also augury requires 77 prayer, boosts magic accuracy by 25% and defense by 25%. That's pretty insane because mystic might was 15%. Better late than never, when the season is now completely dead. But yeah, the PJ timer has been reverted as it was before. So if you're attacking someone and they don't fight back, you know, you can't get PJ'd off. So, you know, next season should be exciting. I'm sure you guys already know about this, but I'm sure we all know about Lowlander. The rank 1 and only person to max an Ultimate Iron Man, who is also rank 2 on Hardcore Iron Man, has died to Zora to a 3741. I think he lagged for like a tick, so he couldn't eat or teleport. And yeah, look at these stats. He averaged 21 hours per day. This is insane. And I'm still alive.
Alright, Iron Dragons, do your not your worst, please. 8, 32.
No! Also, Alfie died, rank 77. Again, an insane amount of commitment has gone into the account. He had such a beastly account. He had Berserkering. He was the first person and still the only person to get a rare item from a drop on a Hardcore Iron Man. Here are his stats, man. That sucks. So then he decides to make another Hardcore Iron Man and forgets to make a Hardcore Iron Man. Give me your thoughts about everything down below. Like I said, super excited. There's going to be so much content coming for the next month pretty much. There's so much stuff I can do. Hope you enjoyed. See you next time. Peace.